You are sitting at a dinner table. Everything looks perfect. Gold plates, soft music, endless food. People are smiling, but no one feels safe, because at the head of the table, there is a boy. He is 14 years old, and he is the most powerful person in the world. He laughs like a child, but by the end of the night, some of these people will not leave alive. You walk into the room. It is too beautiful. The walls shine with gold. The air smells sweet. The lights are soft and warm. Everything feels expensive. Servants move quietly. No one speaks loudly. No one laughs too much, because everyone here knows one thing. This is not a normal dinner. You sit down. The chair is soft. The table is full. Food you cannot name. Drinks that never stop coming. It feels like a dream. But something is wrong. You can feel it. You look around. Men in fine clothes. Women with jewels. Important people. All of them smiling. All of them pretending. Then you see him. At the head of the table. A boy. Young. Calm. Watching everyone. He looks almost harmless. Almost. He leans back in his seat. He smiles. And suddenly the room feels colder. This boy is not just a host. He is the Emperor of Rome. His name is Elagabalus. Most people have never heard his name. And that is not an accident. Because what he did, Rome wanted to forget. He did not rule like other emperors. He did not lead armies. He did not fight wars. He played. That was the problem. Because when a normal boy plays, nothing happens. But when the most powerful person in the world plays, people get hurt. Sometimes worse. You look back at the table. The food is still there, untouched. The guests are waiting, not eating, not moving too much. Why? Because no one starts before him. The boy lifts his hand. Slowly. The room freezes. Servants stop walking. Guests stop breathing. And then, he laughs. A light laugh. Almost innocent. But no one joins him. Because no one knows what comes next. He looks at the people around him. One by one. Like he is choosing something. Or someone. Then he speaks. Soft voice. Calm. Let's have some fun. And just like that, the dinner begins. Stay with us till the end for valuable insight. Like, subscribe, and share to support the channel. The food finally arrives. Slowly, carefully. Servants place each dish like it matters. Because here, everything matters. You look down at your plate. It looks perfect. Meat cooked just right. Sauce shining under the light. Steam rising gently. It smells rich, expensive, real. Around you, others are doing the same. Looking, waiting. No one eat. Not yet. Because he hasn't. At the head of the table, the boy watches. Elagabalus leans forward. His fingers tap softly on the table. Once, twice, again. He is bored. You can see it. And that is dangerous, because when he gets bored, he creates something. He lifts his hand. A small signal. That's all it takes. Servants move again. Fast now. Too fast. Something has changed. You feel it, but you don't know what. Not yet. Then he smiles. Wide. Too wide. Go on, he says. Eat. Simple words. But no one moves at first. Then slowly, carefully, someone picks up a bite. Then another. Then more. The room starts to breathe again. People begin to eat. Quietly, carefully, trying not to draw attention. Trying not to be noticed. Because being noticed is never good. You take a bite. Tastes real. Warm. Normal. For a moment, you relax. Maybe this is just a dinner. Maybe the fear was nothing. Maybe. A sound breaks the silence. A strange sound. Soft. Then louder. A sharp burst of air. Then another. And another. The room freezes again. People stop eating. Eyes widen. Someone shifts in their seat. Another sound. Louder this time. Embarrassing. Ugly. Impossible to ignore. You look around. Confusion. Then realization. The sounds are coming from the chairs, from the couches, from under the guest. One man shifts again, and suddenly his seat sinks. Slowly. Too slowly. Like something inside it is collapsing. He tries to stand, but he slides. Down. Lower. Lower. Until he is almost under the table. The sound comes again. Louder. Longer. The room is silent. Except for that. Then. Laughter. Not from the guest. From him. Elagabalus. He is laughing. Not a small laugh. Not polite. He throws his head back. Loud. Uncontrolled. Like this is the funniest thing he has ever seen. The guests don't laugh. They can't. Some are still sinking. Some are stuck halfway. Trying to stay calm. Trying to pretend this is fine. But it's not. Nothing about this is fine. You feel your own seat move. Just a little. A soft shift. A warning. You freeze. Don't move. Don't react. Don't give him a reason to look at you. Because this is not just a joke. This is a test. Who laughs? Who panics? Who loses control? He is watching all of it. Every face. Every reaction. He points at one man. Still stuck low in his seat. Trying to climb back up. Failing. The emperor laughs harder. Look at him, he says. No one responds. No one dares. The man forces a smile. A weak one. A fake one. Because what else can he do? He cannot get angry. He cannot complain. He cannot leave. Because the boy laughing at him controls everything. His job. His future. His life. And that is what makes it different. If this was anyone else, it would be childish, stupid, maybe even funny. But this is the emperor. And when the emperor laughs, you laugh too. Even if you don't want to. Even if you're afraid. Even if you feel something worse growing inside you. Because deep down, everyone in that room understands one thing. If this is how the night starts, it will not end well. And the boy at the head of the table? He is already thinking about the next joke. The laughter fades. Slowly. Uncomfortably. No one knows when to stop. So they stop late. Too late. The room becomes quiet again. But it is not the same quiet. Before it was careful. Now it is afraid. Some guests are still fixing their seat. Trying to sit straight again. Trying to recover their dignity. But something has changed. They know now. This is not a normal dinner. This is a game. And they are part of it. Whether they want to be or not. Elagabalus sits still. Watching. His smile is gone. That is worse. Because when he smiles, you know what he feels. But when he doesn't, you don't know anything. He looks at the table. Then at the guest. Then back at the food. And then he nods. Another signal. Servants step forward again. They move with perfect timing. Like they practiced this. Like they knew what was coming. Plates are removed. New ones arrive. More beautiful than before. More detailed. More perfect. Too perfect. You look down. Your new plate shines under the light. The colors are rich. The shapes are exact. Everything looks flawless. Almost too flawless. The meat doesn't move. The sauce doesn't drip. The steam is gone. But no one says anything. Because no one wants to be the first. Again. Elagabalus lifts his hand. Eat, he says. Simple, soft. But this time, no one moves. Not immediately. There is hesitation now. Doubt. A man across the table picks up his knife. Slowly. Very slowly. He presses it into the meat. Nothing happens. No cut. No resistance. Just a hard stop. He presses harder. Still nothing. The knife slides off. The sound is wrong. Cold. Sharp. Not like food. Like stone. The man freezes. His smile disappears for a second. Just 1 second. But that's enough. Because Elagabalus sees it. Of course he does. He sees everything. The boy leans forward. Interested now. Something wrong, he asks. The room goes still again. The man shakes his head quickly. No, my emperor. His voice is tight. Controlled. But his hands. They tell the truth. They are shaking. He tries again. Presses harder. The knife slips. Hits the plate. A sharp sound echoes across the table. Too loud. Too clear. Too real. Now others try. Carefully. Testing their own plates. And one by one, they realize. It's not food. None of it is. Some plates are made of wax. Perfect copies. Soft but useless. Others are glass. Shining. Beautiful. Deadly if broken. Some are carved from marble. Cold. Solid. Impossible. One man lifts a piece with his hand. It doesn't bend. It doesn't break. It just sits there. Like it's mocking him. You look at your own plate. Heart beating faster. You touch it. Lightly. Cold. Too cold. Not food. Never was. Across the table, someone laughs. A weak laugh. Trying to pretend. Trying to survive the moment. But it dies quickly. Because the only laughter that matters comes from him. Elagabalus starts laughing again. Softer this time. More controlled. More dangerous. Because now, he is enjoying it. Not just the joke, but the reaction. The confusion. The humiliation. Beautiful, isn't it? He says. No one answers. He doesn't wait for one. Food you cannot eat. He pauses. Looks around the room. Making sure everyone is listening. Everyone is watching. Everyone understands. Just like power you cannot use. No one moves. No one speaks. Because now, it's not just a joke. It's a message. You are here. You look important. You sit at this table. You wear fine clothes. You eat from golden plates. But you have no control. None. And he wants you to feel that. Every second of it. A man on the side lowers his head. Staring at his plate. Still trying to understand. Still hoping this ends soon. It won't. Because Elagabalus is not done. Not even close. He leans back again. Relaxed. Satisfied. Like an artist looking at his work. Don't worry, he says. There's more coming. And that is the moment when everyone in the room realizes something. This is not dinner. This is not entertainment. This is not even cruelty. This is control. And the boy at the head of the table? He is just getting started. The plates are still full. Perfect. Untouched. Useless. No one tries to eat anymore. No one pretends. That part of the night is over. Now everyone just waits. The room feels heavier. Like the air itself has weight. People sit straighter now. More alert. More careful. Because they understand something important. The first joke was small. The second was sharper. So what comes next will be worse. Elagabalus watches them. Quiet. Thinking. His fingers rest on the table. Still now. No tapping. No movement. That silence is louder than anything before. Then suddenly, he clapped. Once. Sharp. Clear. The sound cuts through the room. Servants appear again. This time they are carrying boxes. Small ones, beautifully wrapped, gold ribbons, fine cloth, perfect edges, gift. The mood shift, just a little. Hope, careful hope, because gifts mean something good, right? The emperor smiles again, soft, almost kind. Tonight, he says, we play a game. No one reacts, but inside everyone is listening. A simple game, he continues. Some of you will win. A pause. And some of you won't. The servants begin placing the boxes, one in front of each guest, carefully, respectfully, like this matters. You look at yours. It is light, too light, but still. Your hands move toward it, slowly, carefully, because maybe, just maybe, this is something real. Around the room, others are doing the same, waiting, watching him. Elagabalus leans forward, eyes bright now, excited. Open them, he says. For a second no one moves. Then one person does. Then another. Then everyone. You open your box. Slowly. The lid lifts. And inside. Nothing. Just empty space. You blink. Confused. You check again. Maybe you missed something. Maybe it's hidden. But no. Nothing. Across the table, someone gasps. Another man pulls his hand back fast. Like he touched something wrong. You look over. His box is not empty. Inside something moves. Small. Dark. He stares at it. Frozen. Then it crawls. Insect. Dead ones. A handful of them. Dry. Lifeless. Useless. Another guest opens his box. Coins. Real ones. Gold. Heavy. The room breaks. Not loud. But inside. Because now they understand. This is not random. This is not fair. This is not a gift. This is a game of chance. And they are the pieces. Some get wealth. Some get nothing. Some get something worse. A woman opens hers. Food. Real food. Warm. Fresh. She almost cries. Another man opens his. And quickly closes it. Too quickly. But not fast enough. Others saw. A dead animal. Small. Fill. Placed neatly inside. No one speaks. Because no one knows what to say. Elagabalus is watching all of it. Every reaction. Every face. Every small crack in control. And then, he laughs again. Not loud this time. But deeper. More satisfied. Life is like this, he says. Sometimes you win. A pause. Sometimes you don't. He looks at the man with the empty box. Then at the one holding gold. Then at the one with dead insects. And sometimes, he adds softly, you get exactly what you deserve. The words hang in the air. Heavy. Unclear. Dangerous. Because now everyone is thinking the same thing. What decides it? Luck? Choice? Him? The answer is obvious. It's always him. A man tries to smile, holding his gold coins, trying to look grateful, but even he looks afraid. Because if he can give this, he can take it away. Another man still stares at his empty box, like something might appear. Like this is not real. But it is. Everything here is real. Even when it feels like a joke. Especially then. Elagabalus leans back again. Relaxed. Happy. The game is working. People are no longer just uncomfortable. Now they are uncertain. And uncertainty is the strongest kind of fear. Because you don't know what comes next. And he does. He always does. The servants begin clearing the boxes, taking away the evidence, like it never happened. But it did. And no one will forget it, because now, Every person in that room understands something very clearly. This night is not about food, not about laughter, not about celebration. It is about control. And the boy at the center of it? He is no longer just playing. He is testing how far he can go. And no one knows where that limit is. The boxes are gone. The table is clean again. Too clean. Like nothing ever happened. But the room remembers. Everyone remembers. No one talks now. Not even quietly. The small whispers from before, they're gone. Because something has changed. Before, it felt like a strange game. Now it feels dangerous. Elagabalus sits still, watching, thinking. His eyes move slowly across the room, from one face to another. He studies them, like they are objects, not people. Some guests try to look calm. Some stare at the table. Some don't move at all, because attention is risk, and no one wants to be chosen. The boy smiles again, soft, controlled. But this time, there is something else behind it. Something colder. He stands up, slowly. The entire room reacts. Chairs shift. People straighten. He doesn't say anything at first. He just walks. One step, then another. His footsteps are quiet. But everyone hears them, because everyone is listening. He walks past the table, past the guests, looking at them as he moves, not rushing, taking his time, like he is deciding something. He stops behind one man, older, nervous. You can see it in his hands. They are shaking. Elagabalus leans down, close to his ear, too close. The man freezes. The boy whispers something. No one else hears it, only him, and whatever it is, it breaks him. The man's face changes. Color drains away. His eyes widen. Just a little, but enough. Elagabalus smiles. Then he walks away. Like nothing happened. Now the man sits there, still, silent, but different, because now he knows something. The others don't, and that is worse. The emperor returns to his seat, slowly, calm again, like this is all normal. He raises his hand. One more signal. Servants move again. But this time, they are not carrying food. The doors at the far end of the room open. At first, nothing. Just darkness beyond. Then, a sound. Low. Heavy. Something moves. The guests turn. All at once. From the darkness, shapes appear. Large. Slow. Alive. Animals. A lion steps into the light. Its eyes glow. Its body moves with power. Quiet. Controlled. Behind it, another. Then more. The room freezes completely. No movement. No sound. No breath. Some guests stand halfway. Then stop. Because they don't know what to do. Run? Impossible. Fight? Ridiculous. Stay still? Maybe. The animals walk forward. Slow. Calm. Like they belong here. One of them passes close to the table. Too close. A woman gasps, then covers her mouth. Too late. The lion turns its head. Looks at her. Everything stops. Time feels slower. Heavier. She doesn't move. She can't. The lion stares. Then keeps walking. Relief hits the room. Soft. Quiet. But real. They are not attacking. Not yet. Elagabalus is watching. Of course he is. And then, he laughs. Louder than before. Happier. Relax, he says. They are trained. No one believes him. Not fully. Not enough. Because training means control. And control can break. At any moment, the animals move through the room. Between the tables. Between the people. A lion stops beside a man. Close enough to touch. close enough to kill. The man closes his eyes. Just for a second, he thinks this is it. But nothing happens. The lion walks away. Some guests begin to shake. Some are crying quietly. Some just stare, empty, because fear has reached a new level. Before, it was humiliation. Now it is survival. And that changes everything. Elagabalus leans back, watching the fear spread, enjoying it. This is not a joke anymore. This is power, pure power. To make someone laugh, to make someone panic, to make someone believe they might die, and then decide they don't. That choice, that control, that is what he loves. The animals are slowly led away, back into the darkness. The doors close again. The room is silent, but not calm. Never calm again, because now everyone understands the truth. At any moment, this can become real. And if it does, no one can stop it. Elagabalus looks around one more time, satisfied, but deep inside, he is not done. Because once fear starts, it needs to grow, and the next step is always worse. The doors are closed again. The animals are gone, but the fear stays. It sits in the room, heavy, silent, alive. No one speaks, no one moves, because now they understand something clearly. This night has no rules. Elagabalus looks around slowly, taking it all in. The fear, the silence, the broken confidence. This is what he wanted. Not just laughter, not just games. Control, complete control. He stands up again, calm, relaxed, like nothing strange has happened. You did well, he says. Soft voice, almost kind. No one answers, because no one knows if that's true. He walks toward the center of the room. Every eye follows him. There is one last thing, he says. The words land hard, because everyone knows. Last does not mean safe. He raises his hand, slowly. Above the table, something shifts. A soft sound, almost like wood moving. Some guests look up. Carefully. There is a panel in the ceiling. You didn't notice it before. No one did. It begins to open. At first, nothing happens. Just darkness above. Then, something falls. A single petal. Soft. Light. It lands on the table. Then another. And another. Flowers. Red. Purple. White. They fall slowly. Gently. Beautiful. For a moment, no one is afraid. Because this feels different. Soft. Peaceful. A guest even smiles. Just a little. More petals fall. Now faster. The table begins to fill. The floor too. People look around. Confused. This doesn't feel like a threat. Not yet. Elagabalus watches. Quiet. Waiting. The petals keep coming. More. Faster. Heavier. They cover the plates, the chairs, the feet of the guest. Someone laughs nervously. It's just flowers, they whisper. But the petals don't stop. They fall in thick waves now. The air fills with scent. Sweet. Too sweet. Guests start brushing them away. From their laps. From their arms. But more fall. Always more. The floor disappears. Covered. The petals reach their knees. Then higher. The laughter is gone now. Someone stands up, trying to move. But it's harder than it should be. The petals are piling up. Heavy now. Thick. A man tries to walk. He stumbles. Falls back into his seat. Another tries to push through. But the weight slows him down. The doors. Someone looks at the doors. Closed. Of course they are. The petals reach their waist. Now people are speaking. Louder. Faster. Stop this. Open the doors. No answer. Only falling petals. Endless. The room is no longer beautiful. It is full. Too full. A woman tries to climb onto the table. She slips, falls, disappears halfway into the flowers. Someone reaches for her. Can't find her hand. The scent becomes stronger, harder to breathe. The air feels thick. People are pushing now, trying to move, trying to escape, but there is nowhere to go. The petals reach their chest. Now it's panic, real panic. Voices rise, shouts, cries. Some try to dig their way out, throwing petals aside, but they keep falling. Faster, always faster. Above them, Elagabalus watches, safe, high above the room, looking down, smiling, because to him, this is beautiful, a sea of color, movement, chaos, art. Below, someone disappears completely, then another. Hands reach up, then vanish. The room fills with sound, not laughter, not anymore, and still, the petals fall, until finally, they stop. Silence, heavy, fill. The room is full, completely. No movement, no sound, only flowers, and above them, the boy emperor stands alone, breathing calmly, looking down at what he created. For him, this was just another game, just another night. But for the people in that room, it was the last one, and that is the truth of power like his. It doesn't grow slowly. It doesn't learn. It doesn't stop. It escalates, from laughter, to humiliation, to fear, to death, and it never feels like enough. Elagabalus was not like other rulers. He did not destroy out of anger. He did not kill out of hate. He did it because he could, because no one stopped him, because no one could, and in the end, that kind of power always breaks, but not before it breaks everything else first. The boy at the table started the night with a joke, and ended it with silence, a silence so deep, Rome would spend years trying to forget it. But some stories don't disappear. They wait, quietly, until someone remembers, and when they do, they realize something chilling. The danger was never the flowers. It was the boy, who decided to drop them. If you enjoy dark, untold history, subscribe because we uncover what others won't.